Welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Jeremiah Drummond.
And I'm John David Scott.
Student Life has begun their intramural activities this semester. This include ultimate frisbee and intramural basketball, both scheduled for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Check your NGU email for times and more information.
The Mountain Laurel Mows Night is on Wednesday, February 8th from 4 to 9 o'clock p.m. Make sure to go out and support their cause. Also, Student Life still has your tickets to Charlotte Hornets and the Crusaders basketball games on Monday, February 13th. Get your tickets from the offices of Student Life or in the Todd Dining Hall from 11 to 2 p.m. this week.
With rapid changes of weather throughout the week, make sure you check the temperatures before you walk outside. Let's take a look at the weather for this week.
Hey North Greenville, Spencer Willoughby here with your weather for the week. So Tuesday and Thursday are going to be pretty rainy. We're going to have a 60% chance of rain today, and then on Wednesday, 40% chance of rain. But we're still going to see those awesome winter temperatures that we've been seeing pretty much for the month of January and already into February. So a high of 67 degrees on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is going to warm up beautifully to 71 degrees. And then as we move throughout the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday are going to cool down just a little bit. So a high of 58 on Thursday, perfect weather to go watch the baseball game here at NGU. And Friday, about the same thing, 55 degrees on Friday. So then as we move throughout into the weekend, we are still going to see beautiful temperatures, 59 degrees on Saturday and sunny, and then on Sunday, 65 degrees. Slight chance of rain and some clouds, but it should be a pretty nice weekend to enjoy doing lovely outdoor things here in Tigerville. So I'm Spencer Willoughby with your weather, and I'm going to throw it back to y'all in the studio.
Chandler Alston with Down syndrome, a member of Union County's high school basketball team, recently had his shining moments this past week. Chandler was recorded scoring in the basketball game, and his video has reached over 50,000 views on social media. Chandler is a ninth grader at Union County High School, and his last basketball game, not only did he score, but he also was able to spread his message of unison. Congrats, Chandler, and continue to shine on.
What a historic Super Bowl 51 this past weekend. The New York Patriots collected their fifth championship against the Atlanta Falcons. Our own Christian Athey gathered some pregame thoughts before it all kicked off.
There's a buzz on North Greenville University's campus as the Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, as the Atlanta Falcons are facing the New England Patriots. The game's going to be held at 6:30. We're getting ready here. I caught up with some fellow students and some fellow faculty to be able to see their thoughts on the big game. Well, Dr. Beam, I know the Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, and it's very exciting. What do you think is going to happen in the game, and who do you think will win?
What do I think? Well, it's hard to bet against Tom Brady. He's been there a lot of times before. He's looking pretty good. He's looked really good through the playoffs.
I think the Patriots are going to win it 21-7 just because I think their rush defense is better than the Falcons' offense, personally.
Oh, I really do hope Atlanta Falcons win, man. Like, I really want them to win. It's been a long time since they won. And, you know, Tom Brady, he's a great quarterback. But he just got to lose this one, man.
I'm going to have to go with the Patriots, unfortunately.
It's going to get snowed out in Houston. It's not going to be a game.
That they had like a baby competition, and the babies predicted who's going to win the Super Bowl, and the baby said the Patriots, so obviously they're going to win it.
With the Super Bowl comes commercials, and commercials are a big part. And I know that we talked earlier, but you have a couple of favorites that you have. So maybe if you give us a description of those, or if you can remember who the product owner was for them, the sponsor of it, and that'd be really good as well.
I remember the Doritos one, with the one with the baby coming out the lady's birth canal.
One I liked last year was the Volkswagen commercial, the little kid and the automatic back door. He just uses the force.
Another big thing happening in the Super Bowl is always the halftime show. Are you going to watch Lady Gaga?
Nah, I'm not big into the halftime shows usually.
I don't know about that one. I might change it, but I mean, like I said, I might just keep it on just so I can watch the commercials.
Well, considering I just found out today that she was doing the halftime show, probably not.
Student Life is hosting a Super Bowl watch party at 6 o'clock in Todd Dining Hall right here behind me. The game will kick off at 6:30 against the Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots. If you aren't able to watch, you can always see the game on your live local Fox News channel as well. So remember, live game action you can see there, You have all the commercials you'll want to watch as you can get ready to talk with your friends about them on Monday. Reporting for Vision 48 News, I'm Christian Athey.
In other good news, local restaurants here in Greenville County are donating a percentage of particular items off their menu to the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army plans to use the proceeds to fund their social ministries. These ministries include the homeless shelter, food pantry, and community centers, which acts as an after-school program for students.
President Trump has begun his term in a full sprint. The 45th president has signed 7 executive orders and 11 memos, including Executive Order 13769, protecting the nation from foreign terrorist entry. The order restricts entry into the U.S. from 7 countries for 90 days. It suspends U.S. refugee admissions programs for 120 days and the admission of all Syrian refugees indefinitely. U.S. District Judge James Robart in Seattle ruled that Washington State and Minnesota had standing to challenge Trump's order, forcing it into a temporary freeze. We'll be back with more news after this short break.
So Zumba is a super fun cardio workout. It lasts like 45 to 50 minutes and it's super fun. It meets here in Yonts on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. So if you want to have a fun dance cardio workout, you should come.
I like dancing a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. It gets you active and it gets you moving, and it also has fun music. You get to fellowship with other girls, which is really fun. You just get to act crazy, which is the best part of all of it.
It's outside of all the stress of schoolwork and everything, so even if you have a lot going on, just take an hour. It's just an hour to come together with girls and just let loose and just take care of your body, and it's just no pressure zone. Like, everybody's just having fun with it, and none of us are really good dancers, so it's just a great way to kind of kick back and just have some fun.
The project is to do things that we find beautiful. So I think you're a beautiful person.
Aww, thanks.
Alright, so pretty much the project is we're doing things that we find beautiful. So we think you're a beautiful person. So we're taking a picture of you.
You're too much.
Alright, we're taking things that we find beautiful. So you're beautiful. Alright, so pretty much what we're doing with this project is we're taking pictures of things that we find beautiful. Thank you. Alright, so pretty much what the project is all about is that we're taking pictures of things that we find beautiful. So we think that you're a beautiful person.
Aw, thanks.
Alright, so pretty much the project is that we are taking pictures of things that we find beautiful.
Thanks. I'm really happy. I've already cried twice today.
As of February the 6th, 2017, Qatar Airways claimed a new record for the longest commercial flight in the world. The flight departed from Qatar this past Sunday and landed in Auckland, New Zealand on Monday after flying for 9,031 miles.
Tennis, baseball, and softball have officially kicked off their seasons. We'll now toss it to a recap of this past week's sports update.
Hey Crusaders, my name is Armand Lindsay. This week for NGU Sports, women's softball started their season with a great win over Shawan, sweeping them for both games this past Saturday, February 4th. They went to Francis Marion University for a doubleheader and won the first game. Caitlin Waggers went 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 RBIs and had 1 double. Women's softball fell short in the second game, losing 1-0. Men's baseball had a good weekend, winning 10-4 against Claflin. Connor Grant had an outstanding performance with 4 RBIs, scored twice, and a home run. Men's basketball destroyed SWU earlier this week, winning 80-56. Dynamic duo Justin Dotson and Jai Jinks led the team in scoring with 16 and 14 points respectively. Men's basketball took a tough loss against Barton, though, this past Saturday, losing 98-78. Women's basketball started the week off with a win this past Wednesday against SWU, 61-49. Don Hu notched a double-double for the Crusaders with 19 points and 12 rebounds, while Carter added 14 points. Devonna Powell tallied 9 points for North Greenville. But the team took a tough loss Saturday against Barton College, losing in overtime 86-83. Men's volleyball took a tough loss to Coker College after upsetting Limestone earlier in the week. Men's volleyball lost 3 sets in a row. That's all for your North Greenville sports. Stay tuned right here for more on Crusader Sports. And remember, you can watch all these games and more on the North Greenville Sports Network. I'll see you next week, North Greenville.
Thanks, Armand, and thank you for joining us here on Vision 48 News. Be sure to tune in on Tuesdays live at 5.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Snapchat. I'm Jeremiah Drummond.
And I'm John David Scott. See you next week, North Greenville.